see this. Really exciting.
Please welcome hosts Michelle Carson and special guests Mary Alice McCarthy, Matthew Saldana, and Anthony Iacono.
Thanks, guys. Great to see you. Have a seat. Thanks. Good afternoon, and welcome to the Adult Career Pathways Training and Support Center webcast series. We are broadcasting live from Richmond, Virginia at the National Career Pathways Network Conference. We would like to thank the sponsors of the conference, the Center for Occupational Research and Development, who are also partners with Kratos Learning on the Designing Instruction for Career Pathways project, which is funded by the U.S. Department of Education, Office of Vocational and Adult Education. Today's webcast, Building Strategic Partnerships, is the first in a series of webcasts presented by the Adult Career Pathways Training and Support Center. My name is Michelle Carson, and I will be your host today. I am the Deputy Project Director of the Designing Instruction for Career Pathways project that brings you the Adult Career Pathways Training and Support Center. Each webcast in the series will focus on a key element to consider when developing and delivering high-quality adult career pathways programs, as well as highlighting information from an online self-paced course on the same topic. The online course, community of practice, and other project resources can be found at the ACP-SC website. Toward the end of the webcast, we will have some time for questions and answers with our panelists. And whether you are joining us virtually or in person, we invite you to participate in that portion of the broadcast. Use your smartphone or other electronic device and access your Twitter account to tweet your questions immediately via our Twitter handle, which is @career_pathways, or by using the Twitter hashtag for the webcast series, #CreatePathways. Your questions will be put into the queue for the Q&A session. And again, the project Twitter handle is @career_pathways, and the Twitter hashtag for the webcast series is #CreatePathways. So let's get started. We're going to introduce the panel of experts on building strategic partnerships that are with us today. From the U.S. Department of Education, Office of Vocational and Adult Education, we have with us Mary Alice McCarthy. Mary Alice is a policy analyst at OVE and supports the office's policy and research agenda on career pathways and competency-based education. Prior to joining OVE, she worked at the Office of Workforce Investment in the Employment and Training Administration at the U.S. Department of Labor, where she specialized in improving training and employment services for adults and dislocated workers. She directed the Career Pathways Initiative, co-sponsored by OVE, providing technical assistance to 9 states and 2 tribal entities on the development of career pathways systems. Through this initiative, she helped grantees forge effective partnerships among employers, education, workforce, and human service agencies for developing and implementing career pathways. She also developed policy guidance and technical assistance activities to support the goal of increasing credential attainment rates among low-skilled youth and adults. Thank you for coming to join us today, Mary Alice.
Thank you, Michelle. It's a pleasure to be here.
Great. Next, I'd like to introduce Matt Saldana. Matt is with the Long Beach Unified School District, where he is principal of both the Long Beach School for Adults and Beach High School. He has extensive experience in career and technical education, work-based learning, and high school reform, including working on the design and leadership team of Linked Learning, which is an integrated approach to contextualizing education with a focus on a strong academic foundation with an emphasis on career and technical education and work-based learning. Previously, Matt participated in the development of 4 new high schools, including chairing the early college academic and technical school design team. He has worked with the California Commission on Teacher Credentialing on both the Career and Technical Education Subject Matter Exam and the Career and Technical Education Teacher Credential revisions. He is a strong advocate for linking community organizations to the public school system and including the creation of an integrated program delivery system with Goodwill, Workforce Development, and Job Corps. Welcome, Matt.
Thank you very much, and thank you everybody for coming. We really appreciate your attendance. Thank you.
Great, thanks. Joining us from Indian River State College in Fort Pierce, Florida is Tony Iacono, where Tony is the Vice President of Academic Affairs. He is an award-winning teacher, a national speaker, and a published author on subjects ranging from civil rights to adult career pathways. Tony is a past chair of Florida's Funding Formula Subcommittee for Adult Education, co-chaired the committee that developed the state's reporting and funding rules for community college and school district adult education programs. Currently, Tony is serving as the past president of the Adult and Community Educators of Florida, the chair of the Florida Department of Education's Professional Development Standing Committee for Adult Education, and the executive director of the Institute for the Professional Development of Adult Educators at Indian River. Additionally, he serves as an advisor to program directors within the Florida Department of Education, as well as to other states' departments of education, adult education programs, and research and development organizations that focus on educational reform and policy. Thank you for coming, Tony.
Thanks, Michelle. I'm glad to be here.
Also, I would like to add that Matt and Tony are members of the Designing Instruction for Career Pathways technical work group, and Matt was one of the content contributors for the online course, Building Strategic Partnerships. And Tony serves as a subject matter expert facilitator in our online community of practice for adult career pathways. So welcome again, Mary Alice, Matt, and Tony. It's a pleasure to have you all with us, and we welcome you and appreciate your participation in today's discussion.